Wednesday, August 9th, 2017. Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. So this is a market update. It's just before the COMEX official open for gold. It's 1:17 p.m. London time. So yeah, the markets are quite buoyant today, especially the precious metals market. Gold right now is at $12.70.30, up almost $10. Yesterday, gold was doing well early in the day, and then it reversed and went down to around $12.51, just above $12.50. Silver got down to $16.25 around there, and we're now at $16.72, up 27 cents or 1.66%. I don't listen to CNBC anymore or mainstream media like financial news, but I guess what people are talking about, of course, is Donald Trump's comments, that he's prepared to use fire and fury against North Korea's provocation. There's also talk that North Korea is threatening to seriously considering preemptive nuclear strike on Guam. So I'm sure a lot of the mainstream analysts, all the CNBC, Bloomberg reporters are talking about this and how it's helping gold and how it's hurt the stock market. Yeah, maybe to an extent, but I think gold, technically looks good. Long term. In the short term, it's had a bit of difficulty going through this 1270 level. The key level now to keep an eye on is 1274 in gold. That was the high last week. And in silver, I guess we need to get back above $17. So what about the other markets? Well, the Dow is only down 52 points. Maybe 5-10 years ago, 50 points was quite big, but now it's only 0.25%. So we're still above 22,000. The S&P 500 is down 10 points, or almost 0.5%. That's a little more. NASDAQ 100 futures is down 46 points, or 0.75%. FTSE is down 54 points, 0.75% down as well. So what are the currencies doing? Well, you'd think the dollar would be a lot weaker. It is against the yen, for example. The dollar is down almost 0.2% against the yen at 109.65. And I'll talk a little more about the yen after I cover the other currencies. Against the pound, the dollar is actually up, so the pound is down 10 pips at 129.81. The euro is down 25 pips at 117.26. And in spite of that, gold is doing fairly well. So what else is going on? Yeah, there is a story here saying that North Korea just released Canadian prisoner as Tillerson, the Secretary of State, talks down imminent threat. But I think what is maybe spooked people in the markets a little bit is Donald Trump's or President Trump's language, fire and fury. That's quite, melodramatic language, and probably a little worrying for Kim Jong-un, the dear leader of the People's Republic of Korea, or aka North Korea. But aside from all this geopolitical, tension and brouhaha, I think, the fundamentals and the markets are still a big thing. By the fundamentals, I mean the huge amount of debt that we've seen created in the last 10 years to keep the system going. And the big symptom of that is now this U.S. Debt ceiling crisis that is starting to rear its head back. And the thing is, the U.S. debt ceiling was suspended, and it has been suspended for almost 2 years. I'm not sure exactly how many months, but it's still around 18 trillion, while the US national debt is at 20 trillion. So I think that's still a problem. Some people have said, oh, you're talking about the US dollar 5-year CDS, how that's spiking the insurance. And that insurance or derivative contract is on the risk of the US government defaulting. It's not a hedge against the stock market. It's completely different. The stock market could keep going up. You know, you could see a default of the US Treasury, temporary, you know, it might be, and the stock market keep doing well. You never know. Back to the dollar yen, and I'll bring a chart here because I've made many videos in the past, and for the new you know, viewers of this channel, I'll put a couple of cards above with videos about the dollar yen and how the yen is the carry trade currency, and how the dollar versus the yen has been inversely related to the price of gold. And by that I mean in the last few years, when the dollar goes up against the yen, gold tends to go down. And right now, since gold bottom at 1205 in July, the dollar has been dropping against the yen. We got up to around 114 yen, and it's been coming down. And today, the dollar is down against the yen again, 0.2%. And you can see here by this chart, we made a double top there at 114. And the midpoint and the very key level will be 108.874. So basically, if we break below 108.88, I expect gold to continue doing well, and the dollar to, you know, drop quite, could see a big drop against the, you know, the yen if we break that 108.88 level, and then it will put 100 or par on the cards. Yeah, so be interesting to see how things evolve. And as I'm talking now, it's 124, and gold is open to COMEX, and we've actually just made a new high from last week. We've traded up to 1276.50. Now we're at 1275. Silver still needs to break that 17 level. The high's been 1684. So a good start for gold on COMEX. I'll talk to you later. So and I'll talk to you. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. Take care.